Junior Focus winner. Today's message is, what do you have? John 6:11. Then Jesus took the loaves of bread and gave thanks to God and distributed them to the people. Afterward, he did the same with the fish. And they all ate enough. They all had plenty to eat. Proverbs 10:22. The Lord's blessing makes a person rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. James 4:3. And even when you ask, you don't get it, because your motives are all wrong. You want only what will give you pleasure. Again, today's message is, what do you have? Now, when Jesus was on the mountainside and there were 5,000 men plus women and children, and his disciples said, send them home, they're hungry, we can't feed these people. And Jesus asked his disciples, what do you have? And they said, well, we have this little boy's lunch. He only has 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. Jesus said, give it to me. And he gives thanks to God, and God blesses those 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. God is the great multiplier. He multiplies those 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread so that there is plenty for those 5,000 men plus women and children to eat. There is 12 baskets left over. God is the great multiplier. So the key is, don't go around asking, God, I need this. God, I need that. God, I need you to do this for me, and need you to do this for me, without knowing what you have to offer God. Because God is the multiplier. If you multiply something times 0, it ends up 0. So if you don't have anything to offer God when you're asking for things, God can't multiply 0. Be willing to know what you have to offer God so he could bless it. I, at one time, asked for a new car. I said, God, I need a new car. Well, God didn't respond in the message to me. God responded in what happened to me 2 days later. I was in a car accident, hit by an 18-wheel truck. Messed up all the left side of my car and the back bumper. But these areas prior to the accident had little scratches, little dings in them. After my car was in the shop, my car was like brand new. God multiplied what I had, my own car that I had, and made it like brand new. Then I realized what God was showing me as example. Know what I have to offer God. Don't just ask God, God, I need this. God, I need that. Have something to offer. Do you have time available to serve others, to volunteer your services for others? Offer it to God. Do you have money to tithe in church, to offer it for donations? Offer it to God. Know what you have before you ask God for anything. Because God is not a genie. He's the great multiplier. He will bless what little money you have and multiply it. He'll bless what you have and multiply it. He'll take a small idea and make it a huge idea and multiply it. So you see, you have to know what you have before you ask God for anything. Because even a small amount in God's hands can be great in this world. So, what do you have? Offer it to God and see what he can do in your life.